Homecoming festivities quickly approaching, few cause more memorable moments than the annual Homecoming Talent Show. As a chance to put Prosper's talents on full display, the talent show continues to impress each year. Tish Kama gives us a closer look later in the show.
Election season is approaching quickly. Even though there are still a few weeks before Election Day, political correspondent Mark Werner has everything you need to know from poll predictions to election details, all before November 8th.
Prosper Tennis is undefeated and is sitting atop the district along with upcoming opponent McKinney North. Abby Smith sits down with senior Reid Lowman to talk tennis and to discuss the upcoming match as the two teams battle for first place in the district.
Eagle Nation News starts right now.
Good morning, Prosper High School. Today is Tuesday, September 20th. I'm Brendan Bonaparte.
And I'm Sola Kantai. Here are today's top stories. College Night kicked off last night in the PHS Auditorium with colleges from all over the country and even overseas. Colleges like Penn State and Texas A&M had representatives ready to answer any questions Prosper students had.
The annual Cash for Cancer competition has begun. Each grade level will compete to see who can raise the most money that eventually goes towards cancer research. The winning grade level will get to see a movie while everyone else is stuck in school. Donations will be accepted in the cafeteria until the Breast Cancer Awareness Pep Rally.
Along with the new iPhone and Apple Watch came a new update, iOS 10. iOS 10 features a new design for viewing notifications and an updated Siri who can respond to more intricate demands. Along with that is a new Memories feature on the Photo app. The update was released to the public last week on September 13th.
The talent show seems to improve every year. I mean, last year we ranged from dancing and singing to skits, and we even had somebody telling jokes while riding a unicycle.
That's right, Brandon, and there's no telling what surprises are in store for us this year. Tish Kama has a preview for the upcoming event as well as info on how to participate.
The 5th annual Homecoming Talent Show will be Friday, October 14th at 9:15 a.m. in the arena. The entire student body, parents, and family members can attend. We will give away very nice trophies for winners 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place. All winners and participants will get your picture in the yearbook. The talent show competition is open to all students grades 9 through 12 that attend Prosper High School only. If you are interested in participating, you will need to sign up during your lunchtime in the cafeteria beginning today. We will have a sign-up table on the stage in the cafeteria. When you sign up, we will need to know your name, and all names if it's a group performance. We will need to know what you'll be doing, and we'll need to know the equipment you'll be using and what equipment you will need. For example, if you have stage band, we will need to know the equipment you will bring and what sound equipment you will need, how many mics, etc. Examples of talent performed in the past: singing, rapping, dancing, combination of singing and dancing, belly dancer, dancers and tumblers, gymnasts, playing musical instruments, drumline, twirlers, comedy act. We need a lot of variety. All acts must be school appropriate, including all lyrics and language. Everyone who signs up will attend a mandatory audition. When you audition in front of the talent show committee in order for it to be fair for everyone. Remember to sign up today. The last day to sign up for the talent show is Monday, September 26th. Let's make this a day to remember as we celebrate Homecoming 2016. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Ty Bowman.
After this commercial break, Mark Werner will give us more insight on the upcoming election.
With all the things going on in the life of a teenager, it's easy to procrastinate and put aside things like studying for the SAT and ACT. Mr. Gomez and Ms. Soyemi have begun a test prep course to give students an opportunity to practice strategies in standardized testing, math, critical reading, and writing. More information on this opportunity coming soon.
Mark Werner is here with more on what to expect come November 8th, Election Day.
Tonight, we've reached a milestone in our nation's march toward a more perfect union.
This November, many students here at Prosper High School will turn 18, which means that they'll be old enough to vote in this year's historic election, which features Democrat Hillary Clinton against Republican Donald Trump. Overall, The election polls appear to be tightening in this year's race as the party conventions begin to fade, which generally lessens the temporary bounce in popularity that each candidate receives from their national convention.
American dream is dead. But if I get elected president, I will bring it back.
And, according to Nate Silver's latest projections from 538, which accurately predicted the outcome of every state in the 2008 and 2012 elections, Clinton is given a slight lead in the national average and is given a high chance of winning this year's presidency. In other major polls, Real Clear Politics average, which averages together the candidates' scores from the larger polling houses, gives Clinton a large lead overall. And, while the numbers right now might point towards a Clinton victory, Trump has been gaining some ground recently, coming back from his earlier August lows. We've also seen in the state of Texas that Trump currently is pulling ahead with a large lead. However, as history continues and the state of Texas begins to shift demographically, there's a high likelihood that Texas may in the future be a very competitive state. And hopefully some of our seniors this year will be able to take part in this historic election in Texas. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Mark Werner.
And now here's Ethan Burden with your social media update.
I'm Ethan Burden here with your daily dose of social media. Today we'll start off with the new addition to the segment, Caption That. Yesterday I told you to tweet at us using the hashtag ProsperCaptionThat and say what you would caption this picture. @OurRanter tweeted, "Edgy going coconuts for no pep rally this week, hashtag ProsperCaptionThat." Now I'm sure Edgy isn't the only one feeling that way about this week. Well, we made it back to Thursday's weekly tag, so don't forget to use the hashtag ProsperTBT and tweet us old throwback yearbook pictures for a chance to be featured on the show this Thursday. When tweeting, use the hashtag and make sure to tag us so we're notified. Also on Thursday, we'll be launching the USA Pep Rally video on YouTube as the show is happening, so stay tuned and subscribe to us on YouTube @Eagle Nation News. Well, that's it for today. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter for more updates and weekly tags. I'm Ethan Burden, and today is National Punch Day.
When we come back, Hannah Dennis will have your 3-day forecast.
This week on the Mid-Morning Show, Brady welcomes NBC anchor Mark Fine with the usual cast of suspects and musical guest Pine Martin. Fridays at 10:51.
Welcome back, Eagle Nation. This weekend is predicted to have the first cold front of this fall season, but the temperatures are still rising. Yesterday I said we should be in the 80s by the weekend, but that has changed. The weekend with the cold front should be in the upper 80s, low 90s. But the storm chances are still sticking around, which keeps the humidity lingering around this week. Today the high will reach 97, and that almost breaks the record back in 1953, which was 102. Now the heat index today will make it feel around 105. The hottest part of today will be from 2 to 5 p.m. again, so anyone planning on doing stuff outside after school should keep in mind that it will be humid and feel over 100. This whole week we get close to breaking records that were made back in 2005, which is one of the hottest years Texas has experienced. Tomorrow we will again still be hot and humid, which will be up to 95, but again the heat index will make it feel over 100. Keep in mind that even though it's humid, we won't see any rain until possibly the weekend when it starts to slowly cool down. Thursday will be the first day of fall. Did you know that fall officially starts at 9:21 a.m. on Thursday? That means fall begins at the start of second period. Fall comes with cooler temperatures, right? Well, not in this case. The high will reach up to 95. Now let's hope that the temperatures next week will get Texas weather to realize that it is fall. I'm Hannah Dennis, and on this day in 1967, Hurricane Beulah moved to South Texas and created 115 tornadoes.
Thanks, Hannah. After this commercial break, Abby Smith sits down with senior tennis player Reid Lowman to talk about tennis's successful start and the rest of the season's insights.
See You at the Pole is Wednesday, September 28th at 7:30 in front of the high school. See You at the Pole is a day committed to global unity and prayer. Everyone is welcome. Prosper Rocketry Club will be holding its second meeting in room 2118 at 3:50 this Wednesday. The donation of shoes has begun for Souls for Souls organization. Any pair of shoes, worn or old, can still be donated. Don't throw them away. Donate.
So you know, Sola, it's Tuesday, and that means that volleyball and tennis are in action. Both are playing McKinney North, but tennis is at home and volleyball is on the road. And Mackenzie Hamilton has an update for us. Mackenzie?
Thank you, Sola and Brandon. I'm Mackenzie Hamilton here with your sports update. The tennis team is currently 3-0 in district play this fall, already demolishing Little Elm, Newman Smith, and R.L. Turner. Abby Smith is in the studio with varsity tennis senior Reid Lowman to discuss the team's current season and their upcoming game tonight. Abby?
Thank you, Mackenzie. I'm here in studio with senior Reid Lowman. Reid, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Now, Reid, we lost a couple seniors last year on the tennis team. How does this year's team compare to last year's?
Yes, we lost a couple of key seniors. We lost 6 guys, including 4 who graduated and 1 foreign exchange student. So the team is very new this year, I would say, and so we try to do a lot of socials and pasta parties the night before our matches to do a lot of team bonding.
Okay, now with this new team, we also have a new district, right?
Right.
So how does the competition compare?
The competition this year in district is easier, I would say, because of the Carrollton and Dallas schools we play, which are not as good. But we still have McKinney North in our district, which is a very good team.
So how have we been training to get to where we are?
A lot of early morning practices, weight room, running, a lot of doubles tactics, serves and volleys, all of that.
So in your opinion, Reid, how do you think the Prosper tennis team matches up against McKinney North?
I think it'll be very, very close. The way the scoring works is you try to be the first team to get 10 matches out of 19, and so it'll be very close. It'll be fun, though.
All right, now, Reid, once we beat McKinney North tomorrow, what are some goals for the fall?
When we beat McKinney North tomorrow, that means hopefully we will be #1 in district at the end, and so then we will go to playoffs after that, and that's the goal, #1 in district.
All right, that's a great goal, Reid. And y'all got a new coach last year.
Right.
So how was the season last year with the first year as him, and then how is he this year?
It was a lot different, the change just from coach to coach, but he is very serious and very exercise-oriented, and a lot of doubles strategy as well, which I like. So.
And now, Reid, what are some of your personal goals?
My personal goal is this spring to get to the state level in mixed doubles with Swaksha Iyengar.
All right, Reid, thank you so much for being here. With Eagle Nation Sports, I'm Abby Smith. Back to you, Mackenzie.
Thank you, Abby. As they discussed, the tennis teams are facing off against their rivals, the McKinney North Bulldogs, this afternoon at 4 o'clock on Prosper's home courts. Similar to the tennis team, the Prosper volleyball team is also currently 3-0 in district play, defeating all of their opponents in a clean sweep of 3 sets so far. They are 27-7 for the season and look to improve their record to 27-8 tonight against the McKinney North Bulldogs at McKinney High School. The game will start at 5:30. That's all I have for you today. Reporting for Eagle Nation Sports, I'm Mackenzie Hamilton. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Mackenzie. Now on to some announcements. The first Spanish Club meeting of the year is tomorrow, September 21st, in room 1128 after school. Anyone interested may join.
The Prosper bowling team is looking for new members. If you are interested in joining, there is a meeting September 30th at 6 p.m. in the LGI room. For any questions, contact Ms. Winter or Mr. Berliner.
The High School Aerospace Scholars application is now open at has.aerospacescholars.org. High School Aerospace Scholars is a unique opportunity for juniors interested in science, technology, engineering, and math at no cost to the participants. Selected students participate in an interactive online course during the school year that culminates in an all-expense-paid trip to NASA's Johnson Space Center in the summer. See Mr. Kramer in room 2118 for details.
The first DECA meeting is today after school in Mr. Foster's room.
Wednesday, October 19th is the day PHS is administering the PSAT test. All sophomores are free. Any juniors and freshmen may pay $15 by this Thursday to take the test. Sign up is in the counseling office.
French Club will meet in room 1112 on Monday, September 26th after school. T-shirts will be voted on and the crepe sale will be discussed.
Well, that's all we have for you today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Sola Kantai.
And I'm Brandon Bonaparte. Live long and prosper.